Moving on to the first problem. A pentagonal pyramid, 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its slant edges. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis appears to be inclined at at 45 degrees to VP. Okay, so this is the first example that I'm taking in order to explain you the concept of a projection of solids resting on slant edges or triangular faces. So this is the first example wherein I have taken the solid resting on a slant edge. So here first step is to get the front and the top view of this pentagonal pyramid. To start with, this is how you are going to rest the pentagonal pyramid. You either can rest it on corner position or it can be the edge position. If you are going for edge position, wherein this thing would be the mirror image, the inverted one here, in that case this position would be changed and it could be in the other way, in the other direction. Okay, as I have taken the corner position such that this edge OC1 dash that you can see here, OC1 dash, this is the edge on which the pyramid will be further rested. Okay, so this is how you're going to position, wherein one of the edges is always going to be parallel to XY line. Either you take it on this side or you take it on this side, but it has to be parallel to XY line. Once you get this pentagon drawn, label it A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, O1, and then you project up to get the apex point, which is at a height of 50 mm, that is the axis length, and then you join all the edges. Once you complete this part, this is the slant edge that I am going to refer, O dash C1 dash. Now you measure O dash C1 dash, because here in this problem there is no inclination with respect to HP specified, rather they have said that it is resting on the slant edge, one of its slant edge. So either you can consider this or you can consider this slant edge, provided you place the edge on this side. You can only consider that edge which is going to be parallel to XY line. In our case it is OC1 dash. Okay, because that is going to give you the true length, the true dimensions of this slant edge. So first you measure O to C1 dash and you mark it here. O to C1 dash you measure with the scale and you mark it here. Next, from C1 dash you measure how much is E1 dash A1 dash. With the help of a compass you measure this and you cut an arc here. Keeping the compass here, you can cut an arc here. Likewise you can do it for O dash to E1 dash A1 dash. You measure this line with the help of a compass, keep your compass here and you mark it. Okay, once you get this point of intersection, you complete the triangle. Likewise you can mark O and D1 dash B1 dash on this and complete this pyramid. Once you complete that, you just have to project the vertical and horizontal projection lines, and you have to get this view by following the rules of visibility, wherein first you have to join all the outlines. Once you complete the outlines, you have to observe whether this face is visible. Yes, it is visible. So you first are going to join this base. Okay, once you join this base, any of the edge that passes by this base is going to be hidden and all the remaining edges should be shown as visible edges. Once you complete this, now with the help of this box method that we have already used and solved the problems in class, you can transfer this thing here. How do you transfer it? It is given in the problem statement that the pyramid, when the axis, draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. As it is said to be appears, you don't have to go by the locus method. You simply have to mark 45 degrees line. On that you have to mark your axis and transfer this thing with the help of box method here. Once you transfer it here, then you go for all the projections, horizontal and vertical projections, to get the point of intersections where you can mark the points of the pyramid. Once you mark them, you have to join them. How do you join them? Again, follow the rules of visibility, wherein first you will be connecting all the outlines that you see. After that, you have to go back here and see whether this base is visible. Yes, the base is visible. Therefore, you have to show the base as visible. In this case, you have to show it as visible. Any edges that pass by the base, that is A1O, B1O, will be shown as hidden and the remaining edges will be shown as visible. So this is how the problem has to be solved with respect to the solid resting on slant edge.